Hello, hello, my friends. My name is Tina, the clairvoyant rabbit from Falling Up Tarot, and this is your birthday reading, Sagittarius. This is a reading for the month of December, so I'd like to wish you happy birthday in advance, whenever your birthday is. I hope you have a wonderful birthday month, and let's get started with your reading. But first of all, I just want to say, get this out of the way, the disclaimer. It is a general reading, disclaimer such as it is. It is a general reading, so it's possible that not everything resonates. Please feel the parts that resonate within your heart and leave the rest behind for others. All right, let's get started. Just of course my nose starts getting sniffly. All right, so what I did is I have like a whole cacophony of reading of cards on my desk here, my table. Well, it's my little lap table. See, you can see all the cards. Got them sitting on my lap. So let me just get through them the way they are, and then I'll pull some more afterwards as well. So first card I pulled, just as a general reading, these are the general readings, and then I'll go through the spread. First one I pulled was Snoopy, and this is from the playing cards, because I like to read from playing cards as well. So we have Snoopy, the Ace of Clubs. Okay, so this was the first card I pulled, and this is saying that you're going to be wow, because new stuff's coming in right now. It just came in right now. That was the silence. Because I heard the word overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with something. Because originally I was going to say that you were going to be getting a new idea. Like a flood of ideas were going to be coming through to you. But now, just as I was about to say that, I heard, Spirit just said the word, because I'm clairaudient, so I heard overwhelmed with. So overwhelmed with something. Okay, so flood works, flood of ideas, but overwhelmed with something for the month of December. So it is going to be a rather interesting month, I have to say, by the looks of this. Flooded with, overwhelmed with really works. Ideas, it wasn't what I originally thought this card was. We'll see, okay, you'll see how this develops. These are a separate kind of entities, though, these cards, so we'll take them as they are and take what resonates, of course. The next card I have is the Six of Swords. So this is saying that you are leaving something behind, okay? Or at least you need to leave something behind. There's something that you are clinging to, okay, that needs to be let go of. There is an idea or a concept or a person that you need to let go of, that you're not ready to let go of yet. This can also mean a physical move. I hear that somebody's been talking about a physical move for quite some time, but hasn't done it yet. So that person should be, I don't feel that you'll be moving. Sorry, my nose just started running. I don't know why that is. It just as I started your reading, so I don't know if somebody has allergies, or I don't know, like just as I started the reading, so it has something to do with the reading. Anyway, back on topic. I don't know, I don't think somebody is going to be moving in December, but you've been talking about it a lot, and I think the increase you'll be talking about it even more in December, but I don't think it'll happen in December. Next we have I don't have my glasses on. I can't see without them. Not with these cards anyway. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to take them back off though. The Nine of Pentacles. So this just shows me that financially I feel that you'll be in a pretty good place. There's nothing to worry about financially, and that's all I really want to say on that card, because I don't have a million. I don't have a lot of time on the thing. I only have a certain amount of time before it shuts off. So then we have the Four of Swords. I feel that you are having a hard time with what you're going through something. Your heart is trying to deal with something. And I want to say that it's something from a while ago, but I feel it's almost current as well. You're trying to heal from something that's actually happening right now. Okay, it doesn't feel like it happened a long time ago. I feel like it's still happening, and that's really difficult to heal from something that's happening currently. But that's what you're trying to do. So there's maybe that has something to do with the Six of Swords. You need to leave something behind. Next, we have the World card. Actually, I can leave these on. The World card and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And I wanted to read those two together. Isn't that a beautiful World card? Oh, I love this. So the World card is about endings and then new beginnings, and the Queen of Pentacles. The reason I want to say these two together is because they fell out together. And it was a very strange energy that came with it. If I could explain it, the World card is something ending. And I feel like when the new thing begins, okay, here, let me give you the example that I was given from Spirit. It's kind of like when you're in grade 8, at the end of this, in grade 8, you're the king of the castle sort of thing, because you're at the height of the school year. You're the oldest in that school, oldest in that school. And so you're the king of the castle. And then that would be and then it ends. And then you start in grade 9 and you're at the bottom of the heap. And that's kind of what this Queen of Pentacles energy is. When you start over again, you find yourself at the bottom. And I don't understand what it is in relation to. I wasn't given that. So maybe that will resonate with somebody out there, because this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is the queen not being at the place she used to be. Okay, if that makes sense to somebody. So when some phase will end in your life and then something else will begin, and you won't be at the place you be. So maybe it's starting a new job. You have to start over again and you're starting at the bottom and there's a learning curve. It's that kind of thing. That would have been a better example. Well, that was the one Spirit gave me though, which I liked it. But anyway, that's the example I gave. Okay, so these are the general general cards I was given. And now let's start with the signifier card. Signifier card I have is the Chariot in reverse. So I feel like this is such a cool card too. This is you going through a very difficult time right now. Something that you're doing, something you're going through is really difficult. Okay, caring for others. Something you're going through, relationship, I feel, with people is very difficult right now. Situation wise is very difficult that you're dealing with in your life right now. It's not moving quickly, whereas I think you thought it was going to move quickly, and it's not moving quickly, and that's what's kind of making it difficult. Okay, if that makes sense. The challenge for that card is the Page of Cups. I don't really feel it's a challenge to it, but I feel it's an extra challenge in your life, this Page of Cups, because I feel it's someone in your life, someone younger than you, who is wanting to be with you, but yet you're dealing with all this, and so you can't be. And you have obligations or responsibilities over here, so you can't really be over here. And that's a challenge, right? That's difficult. That's impossible, actually, because you can't be in two places at once. So that's a challenge in your life right now. That's one of it's two challenges, because this in itself is a challenge that you're trying to deal with. And so you can't be in two places at once. But this person is offering you love and respect and comfort. I feel they're offering you themselves, and you can't quite be with them. And I clarified that card to see who this person was, what kind of person this was. And I got the Sun card. Like, what a beautiful card to get. This person brings you joy and comfort and contentment. It's a good person for you, they're a good person for you. So if you can at all, find some space for them in your life. I would try to do that, because I feel that they will balance you out. All right. So now what I've done is I've placed, there's 5 weeks in December when you count the actual weeks. So I've got 5 cards laid out, and then I've clarified them at the bottom. So let's begin with those. first week of December, which begins, I think, on a Wednesday. So starting on the 1st of December, we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this tips the scales, tips the wheel in the direction that you're, away from where you already are. Seeing that you're already having a very difficult time, this looks like maybe things would tip in a better way. So I see there is a battle between your I don't know why I'm feeling that, because it's not that kind of, and it's not that kind of card, but I do feel a battle between the head and the heart, or logic and no, no, that's not it. It's ego. I'm feeling it's ego. There's something about ego with this card. Definitely something about ego is pulling at this card. So ego is going to have something to do with this. It's Wheel of Fortune, okay? So Wheel of Fortune is going to turn, and I feel it's going to turn in your favor, but the ego has something to do with this. So don't let your ego get in the way, because it's going to change your fortune and your luck. All right? That's something very important. Let's clarify it now rather than go through it each week, okay? So to clarify this card, we have the Fool. So that's good, actually. So this first week, I feel you have the chance to start new. So whatever is happening during this first week, we have a chance for a clean slate and to start fresh, okay? That's really good, because if you're going to be starting with the Wheel of Fortune turning in a positive manner, it makes a lot of sense that we have the Fool card here. The Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor. The Fool card says go for it, turn, jump in that brand new direction of the positivity. I would say stay in a positive mindset. Really work on that, staying in a positive mindset, or try to go into a positive mindset, because I know things have been very difficult. At least it looks like it from these cards. I am reading for the collective, so pick and choose, or not pick and choose, but feel what resonates. But try to remain in a positive mindset. Okay, week 2, we have Temperance. Week 2 feels like your emotions now are all over the place, okay? Feels like your emotions and your actions are even all over the place. I feel you've been busy. You've been really super busy, okay? And now it's time to really rein it in and get some structure, and take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I feel it right now. I needed to take that deep breath for my own self, actually, because I feel the chaoticness of life right now with you. Not with you, but because of what's going on in your life. You're doing something, like, I feel like, I don't know what's going on. You're taking care of somebody, or maybe going through a separation, or doing something, even something. No, it's negative. I was gonna say positive, like preparing for a wedding, but there's a negative aspect to this. So I do feel something negative, but there's something going on, and now your emotions are all over the place about it. So please try to bring some balance into your life. Get out there and get a walk in nature, even though if it's cold outside, at least it's cold where I am. Get outside and go for a walk, clear your head, spend some time alone to just do some breathing, just reconnect with your breathing, do something like that. You need to, in the second week of December, especially, it's going to be really stressful, okay? The clarifier for that card is the Death card in reverse. So, what it feels like to me is there is an ending, but you are refusing to let go. All right. And that's what I said actually in the beginning of the card. In the beginning, I think it was with this one here, the Six of Swords. Where you need to say goodbye or let go, and you didn't want to let go. So now we have the death card where there is a definite ending here. There's an ending, and you're hesitating. It's stagnant energy here. It's it's being unable to move on is what this is. It's unable to move on and move forward. And that's, I think, what's causing this chaoticness, because it's a desire to hold on. And it's almost like I'm getting a panicky feeling trying to hold on to something when you can't hold on to it. It's like holding on to water. You can't, you know? Um, so you just have to kind of come to terms with your own sense of um, of how to let go, of how to let go of something. Okay, that's the second week of December. Third week of December, we have the Three of Wands. So perhaps you've found your new direction now. This is seeking a new direction and finding a new direction. So this is wonderful. I hope this is how I'm reading it, if I'm reading it correctly, that you have found a new direction and you're able to move forward. This is it's perfect energy. It's yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just keep feeling found a new direction. So that's wonderful energy. And let's see what the clarifier is. Clarifier is the King of Wands. Okay. So this is you in an authority position. I feel like you have taken a position of authority as a way to cope with your possible loss. Uh, it feels like you have decided to be the leader, and that's okay. You've taken that position, and that's how you're going to cope with this. You've taken on the control issue, not issues. You've taken on the control role, and that's how you're dealing with this. And that's okay if that's how you cope with it, right? As long as you're not stepping on everybody's toes, then just keep that in mind, okay? Now the fourth week of December. The fourth week of December sees a heartbreak. We have the Three of Swords. Okay, Three of Swords. It's the back of the Three of Swords. We have the front of the Three of Swords here, the back of the Three of Swords. So it feels like to me this is something you expected to happen, but it's heartbreak. It happened. Either you're just coming to terms with it, or it's just happened, but you expected it. I feel like it just happened and you expected it, but it doesn't make it any better. It just happened. It's fresh, and you're having to deal with it. It's heartbreak. I do feel, like a separation, or somebody has gone now. Somebody has gone away. I mean, only take this if it resonates. Do not make this fit. Okay. Yeah. So it's just if it fits, it fits. Maybe there was a loss of a position at work. It could even be something like that. You lost your job or something, but only if this fits, only if you were expected it, okay? If you're not expecting it, then don't make that fit, okay? Then what resonate, or what clarifying it is the Ten of Wands. This is a burden, okay? So you've been carrying this big burden. So I feel like you've been all along, there has been a burden associated with whatever's been going on. Now the burden has ended. All right, with the death, with the Three of Swords, whatever happened has ended your burden. Okay, so now your burden has ended. So that's at least a positive if you can look at it in that direction right now. Maybe you can't just yet, but maybe you'll be able to in the future. All right, that is the silver lining, supposedly. The last week of December, the fifth week, the final short week, we have the Tower card. This is kind of where, shit hits the fan, as they say. It's unexpected, but now you'll expect it. It's kind of just what happens, the aftermath of what happens. I don't feel that it's going to be that terrible, because you already have expected it. It's already what's already happened. You've already had the heartbreak, and what I feel like this is, well, let's show you what the clarifier is. The clarifier is the Five of Swords. So I feel like this is people, arguing over what's happened. And so, so this Tower card is just that. You can avoid it. You can avoid it if you avoid the arguing. Okay, step back from people who are going to be combative and argumentative, and you can avoid this Tower altogether. I hope, anyway, at least for the most part you can, because it involves the Five of Swords, which is argumentative people and combative combative energy, lower energy, that sort of thing. So if you go into it with an open mind, an open heart, and spiritual, growth and wisdom, then maybe you can avoid that altogether. All right, so that's what we have for, what is it? What are we in, 20 minutes in? So that's what we have for December. Let me just see if we have anything else. Let me just put all of these cards aside. What else do I have? Let me just pull a couple tea leaves and see if we have anything else. Oh, I know what I wanted to. Yeah, no, just a couple tea leaves. All right, so let's see if we have for tea leaves. And then we'll top it off, because I do not have my fairy oracle cards nearby. All right, so Sagittarius for December, please. Sagittarius for December. Whoops, almost turned. Sagittarius for December. There's one, flipped over. Let me just pull a couple out, and then we'll, whoops, that one just dropped. My mistake, didn't actually flip out. Sagittarius for December, please. There's another. Okay, that's just half the deck. We're going to take the other deck now, the other pile. There's too many to shuffle all together. Sagittarius for December, please. Sagittarius for December. Okay, now I'll try to shuffle them all together. See if there's like Sagittarius for December, please. There's one. Sagittarius for December. Come on, get in there. Don't want to. I'm just afraid to drop the whole, like that, the whole deck. So let me just separate this. I'll just take what fell onto my existing pile. All right, what do we have? Got quite a bit here. Glasses. All right, first one that fell is the Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Ugh, yuck. All right, so stay away from gossipy people, hopefully, and do not tell your secrets to anybody. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. All right. The wind chimes, peace and harmony. Now that's good. That's kind of what we were looking for, right? Peace and harmony, definitely. Peace and harmony. The desk. Pay attention to your work. Pay attention to your work. The carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Now that's what was coming up a lot with the Six of Swords. A journey, physical or mental. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Wow. Okay. That's what was coming up at the end with that Five of Swords, and the fighting, the arguing. So yes, try to be Zen-like. And then one more, woman, dealings or relationships with a woman. All right. All right, so I'm going to leave it with that at that, and that is your reading for December, Sagittarius. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and we will catch you on, I don't know why I was going to say that. Catch you on the flip side. I have no idea where that came. Spirit does that. Spirit gives me things like that sometimes, but I always ruin my endings. So I'll just leave it with, please hit the subscribe button and become a subscriber. I love and appreciate very much all of my subscribers and all my followers. So have a wonderful day, my friends. Take care. Lots of love and light and continued healing always. Bye-bye.